Welcome all of you in online teaching learning process. We have started paper number 6 industrial chemistry, in which we have studied unit number 1 basic concepts in industrial chemistry. In this we will see what is molarity. So we know that molarity is nothing but a measurement of the concentration of a solution, which is represented by capital M, or molarity is equal to the moles of solute, which is a small n, per liter of solution, and represented by capital M, or in short form M is equal to N divided by V, that is moles per liter. Then we will see one example related to molarity, that is calculate the molarity of a solution prepared by mixing 1.5 gram of NaCl in 500 ml of water. Then what is the molarity of the solution? Then first calculate the number of moles. So here number of moles is equal to weight of the substance divided by molecular weight. So here NaCl having 1.5 gram weight and molecular weight 58.45 gram, and here number of moles 0.0257 moles of NaCl present. Then as per formula we convert ml value into liter value. So here 500 ml is converted into liter, that is 0.500 liter of solution. Then by putting this value in above equation, that is M is equal to number of moles divided by liter of solution. Then by putting this value 0.0257 moles divided by 0.500 liter, the final answer is 0.051 moles per liter. So this is the way to calculate or determine molarity of a solution. Then we will see another example. What is the molarity of a solution made by dissolving 2.5 gram of NaCl in enough water to make 125 ml of a solution? Then how to determine the molarity? We know that molarity is nothing but moles of solute divided by per liter of solution. Then number of moles for NaCl is 2.5 gram divided by 58.5 gram molecular weight. So number of moles 0.0427 moles. Then molarity is equal to moles of solute 0.0427 divided by liter of solution. So here 0.125 liter. Then overall molarity is 0.34 molar NaCl solution. So this is the way to calculate molarity of any solution. Then another example, what is the molarity of 400 ml solution containing 8 gram NaOH? So given value, mass of solute 8 gram and liter of solution 400 ml. Then molarity is nothing but moles of solute divided by liter of solution. Then first we calculate moles, then mass of solute divided by molecular weight of solute. So here mass of solute, mass of NaOH is 8 gram divided by molecular weight of NaOH, that is 40. So 8 divided by 40 is equal to 0.2. So by putting this value, that is moles of solute is equal to 0.2 divided by liter of solution. So here 0.400 liter, and the overall answer is 0.5 molar. So here molarity of the solution is a 0.5 molar. So this is the way to calculate the molarity of any solution. Then next we will see molality. Molality, which is represented by small m, then as the number of moles of solute per kilogram kg of solution. So molality small m is nothing but moles of solute divided by kilograms of solvent. So here solvent is used and moles is equal to mass of solute divided by molecular mass of solute. So here molality means molality is the concentration of a solution expressed in moles of solute per kilogram of solvent. So molality moles of solute divided by kilogram of solvent. Here solvent is used. So what is the difference between molarity and molality? Molarity represented by capital M and having the formula moles of solute divided by liters of solution, and in case of molality, which is represented by small m, that is moles of solute divided by mass of solvent in kg. Then next we will see molecular weight. Then molecular weight, that is according to Avogadro's hypothesis, 1 gram molecule of any substance in the gaseous state or in the state of vapor occupies 22,400 ml volume at normal temperature and pressure. Hence the weight of 22,400 ml of a gas or vapor at NTP is known as its molecular weight when it is expressed in grams. So molecular weight is a mere number. When it is expressed in grams unit, it is called gram molecular weight. For example, molecular weight of KOH is 56 and gram molecular weight is 56 gram. As given in the term equivalent weight, the molecular weights of acids and bases can also be calculated. So first one, molecular weight of acid is equal to equivalent weight of acid into basicity of acid, and molecular weight of base equivalent weight of base into acidity of base. So these are the formulas to determine molecular weight of acid and base. Then next we will see molarity of mixed solution. So it is very important as per exam concern. So if molarity and volume of solution are changed from M1V1 and to M2V2, then we can write M1V1 is equal to M2V2. So this is a molarity equation. In balanced chemical equation, if N1 moles of reactant 1 react with N2 moles of reactant 2, then formula becomes to M1V1 divided by N1 is equal to M2V2 divided by N2. Then next formula, if two solutions of the solute are mixed, that is for mixed solution, the molarity of resulting solution will be given by M is equal to summation of M1V1 plus M2V2 divided by summation of their volumes V1 V2, that is molarity of the mixed solution. So this formula is used to calculate molarity of the mixed solutions. Then we will see some examples. Compare the molarity of a mixture containing 40 ml of 0.05 molar HCl, 50 ml of 0.1 molar H2SO4 and 10 ml of 0.1 molar HNO3. Then how we can determine the molarity of this mixed solution? We know that M1 is 0.055 molar and volume V1 is 40 with respect to HCl. Then in case of H2SO4, then concentration is 0.1 molar and volume is 50 ml. Then in case of HNO3, concentration is 0.1 and volume is 10 ml. Then summation of all the volumes becomes to V1 plus V2 plus V3 is equal to 100 ml. Then what is the molarity of the mixed solution? So we know that formula, that is summation of M1V1 plus M2V2 plus M3V3 is equal to MVM, that is concentration in and volume of all the solutions. So by substituting these values, then we can determine the concentration of the mixed solution is equal to 0.08 molar. So molarity of resultant mixture is 0.08 molar. So by using this equation we can determine molarity of the mixed solution. Then we will see another example. Calculate the molarity of NaOH solution prepared by mixing 100 ml of 0.20 molar NaOH with 150 ml of water. Given values are 0.20 molar NaOH, so it is a M1, 100 ml of solution V1, and total volume is 100 plus 150, that is 250 ml, that is a V2. Then we know that molarity of NaOH, that is M2, can be calculated by formula M1 V1 is equal to M2 V2. So M2 can be determined by M1 V1 divided by V2. By substituting this value, the answer is 0.08 molar NaOH solution. By adding 150 ml water into the NaOH solution, we can getting the concentration of overall NaOH is a 0.08 molar. Then next part is what is the acidity of base. So it is defined as the number of OH minus ions released when 1 mole of base is dissolved in the solution. If the base gives only one OH minus ion after dissociation of 1 mole, it is called monoacid base. If it gives 2 OH minus, then it is a diacid base. So for example, consider the ionization reaction. NaOH gives 1 OH minus ion, so acidity is 1. Calcium hydroxide gives 2 OH minus ions, so acidity is 2. And aluminum hydroxide gives 3 OH minus ions, so acidity is a 3-1. So NaOH is monoacid base, calcium hydroxide is a diacid base, while AlOH thrice is triacid base. Acidity of base can also be given by the equation acidity of base is equal to molecular weight divided by equivalent weight. Then basicity of acid, then it is defined as the number of H plus ions released when 1 mole of acid is dissociated in the solution. If acid gives only 1 H plus ion after dissociation of 1 mole, it is called monobasic acid. If it gives 2 H plus ions, it is called dibasic acid, and so on. For example, HCl gives only 1 H plus, so it is a basicity is a 1. H2SO4 gives 2 H plus, basicity is a 2. Then phosphoric acid gives 3 H plus, it is a basicity having 3. HCl is a monobasic acid, H2SO4 is a dibasic acid, while phosphoric acid is a tribasic acid. And basicity of acid can also be given by the formula basicity of acid is equal to molecular weight divided by equivalent weight. So thank you all of you for listening this video.